Hello guys, welcome back to SportsCorner GH. My name is Adam. A lot of Ghanaians have been talking about yesterday's game, but I only have one message for you. Yesterday's game is in the past. We need to move forward. We need to think about the next game, that is against Niger. It is not over yet. All hope is not lost yet. This is just the first game of the qualifier. Yes, at a point, we know that we are going to lose or lost matches. But then we make it look like once that we have lost, we are not going to qualify to the AFCON. That is not the case. We can make mistakes and learn from them. If we had won yesterday, a lot of mistakes that most of us are talking about, we won't be talking about it now. So please, let me down. Now, in today's video, I want to tell you about the Black Stars schedule, what they have been doing the whole day. Now, today they held a recovery training session. You can see some of the pictures and everything on your screen. Recovery training session. Those who played, those who did not play, they relaxed to psych their mind for the next game. I mean, I'm sure most of them are off their phones because they don't want to see what Ghanaians are saying. They are training to keep in shape and then focus on the next game. You people should calm it down. And you can see some of the pictures of the training videos, and they did this very early in the morning. Now, after they returned back to their hotel and packed their stuff and moved from Ghana to Morocco, where Ghana is going to play against Niger. We are going to play at Bekani. Now, the reason why Ghana is playing in Morocco is very simple. Niger do not have a standard pitch that has been approved by FIFA, so they are going to play on neutral grounds. And this could happen to us if we don't work on the pitches. A lot of people have been talking about how bad the Barbara pitch is. Not only the pitch, the facility at the stadium also. So these are things that we need to check. You can see some of the pictures of the Black Stars moving from, Ghana here to Morocco. Their arrival to, we'll post it here. But then the doing of this video, they were now leaving. So I'm sure by the time I'll be posting it, they would have arrived at Morocco. So I'll just include those pictures and video to the final product. So guys, that is what the Black Stars have been doing so far. Their next game against Niger will be played on Monday. And I hope we can win. Now, Niger is not an easy team. If you watch Sudan versus Niger, where Sudan won by 1-0, you will understand that we are going to meet another tough opponent, and we don't have to underestimate anything. Otto Addo has another chance to redeem himself. The Black Star players also have another chance to redeem themselves. Now, I know everybody is tense. People are angry about the performances and everything. I want you to watch a video from Asafo Powers, a.k.a. Jonathan Shua, talking about the Black Stars aftermath and what they have to do next. Check out this video.
Otto Addo, me pe wasem pa. Nyezo. Se wo ye line up am ka tell say. E mo na mienu debi. Se manyoni. Ayu ni. O bo na mienu. Se 9 hia. E ya captain join. Captain join. Na se benni. E benni. Ya mo na sa.
Yeah, so fun.
Bobo atizigi. Sa. Perfect. Nice one. Bobo lamte. Perfect. Me kasai. O se bo 2 or 3. Debi. Adai. Who about to I say about to Debbie. Cut and join. Cut and join. Let's say Chesisu. Anana. Senio. Make coach Senio. You know the coach. One classmate no. Debbie, you be a mistake in but back. Debbie. Yes, well, anyway, back but you owe too hard, sir. Let's say the odd thing.
Hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you are enjoying it.
What's it to sanity? My set now my lamp to film. Lamp but back. Sir, pack a fifi. Because who go home. Sanity. A home advantage. And say do fear. Say do but back. Sanity. Now, Salisu. Over 4. And 5. But no say but count. Sanity. No. But back because who go home.
You will see a very good coach,
Who is that? Be and I'm gonna tell you I don't no, never. But back. Sanity. Say mo say mumu say munim no and happen sama no doubt answer the officer ba no doubt you say do aduma na no ya but Salisu
let me know if you agree with him down below in the comments. Also watch the video. Let me know if you agree with him down below in the comments.
Who is Owusu ni bo patani bo Fasimeru Sanity let's say 50 while hard Sanity paki wa aduma na no watch no Owusu, Pate, Asimiru, Ewa, a 2 about 3, 5, 2, and no, it's Pagafi, you know, Makudus, see, baby, I could listen attentively. Let's say 10 years. Hey, Dempsey, musom. Obu ade no. Ayabufuo. Ayabufuo.
Besile.
I was a woman in Army 5. My kudus and more floor. Sanity. And Manantaki. Debbie, Nama, I fatal. Fatal said. At the moment, said to Agent or Mebaka. Anyone, it's anyway. Omonkasa, Fatal. Then say to Casa. Anything that we ever generate will be piano. We're not behind.
There's a combination.
And you're solid. And you're solid. And I'm liquid. Debbie. And it's a way say, now my new pet. And liquid because when you know. Anytime Biana. Oh, but you it's played by itself. Cut. Enjoy. I know Sano. My way. What people back? Sanity. It's my Semenyo 19. Sir. Windows of bar. Joseph. Sure. Joseph First or Emma. Idiot. Joseph First or run it. Fatal or run it. It's not beyond 7 years today. I don't matter. Pencil air running. Now we're so running. Now we're running. Now I am running. Nice job.
Coach training.
Say, I think Obi Abu Pebiano, not the Juma. Sanity. And I am better for say, I just said back, mistake back by. I was also to know. Fatal no you in the film. Let's say, in total, best player Onya working accurate what I say Onya 7.1 what I said nobody on that day no fatal nobody why because which unit in Yajuma what I say why because
so guys, what do you make of the video? I mean, you are listening to the guy, and when I saw the video initially, I thought it would be a comedy skit, but then honestly, he's saying some facts. And I want to know if you agree with him or not, because after looking at the game, I felt like some of the things I know must be changed in the Black Stars is what Asafo Powers is saying. Even though he's a skit maker, his knowledge in football is so splendid. I won't be surprised if probably he will be an ball, because looking at his legs and how he does his things, I won't be surprised at all. So, guys, let me just talk about certain things just in addition to what, Asafo Powers said. One has to do with Otto Addo's changes. See, against Angola, he set us up to fail. Because I felt like someone like, Semenyo, Fatal Ishahaku, some players, Elisha Owusu, they had to be changed. Jordan, I knew. Because originally, we were already told that Elisha Owusu picked up an injury. So I was shocked he played that long. You get my point. You made your first change in the 82nd minute. And then when he held the press conference, Otto Addo is saying that he knows that when he had done the change, and the Ghanaians will be saying that he did the change. Hey, you are the manager of the team. Whatever you have to do to win, do it. Don't be thinking of what we would. Because if you don't win, we come here, come and talk. You get me? So don't be thinking of what we would. At the end of the day, just get 3 points. Because if Ghana had won yesterday or played draw yesterday, most of the things we are saying, we will not say it. So it's good that we had, lost so that we can learn from our mistakes. So Otto Addo, the changes is something that you need to work on. Honestly, you need to work on it heavy. If you don't work on it, we are doomed. We are doomed. Second thing would be the way we concede goal in the last 10 to 15 minutes of every game we have been playing. And it's so bad. Anytime it's like 80th minute going to like the 90th minute extra time, Ghanaians can rest when they're watching Black Star play. It's as if you know something will happen. And some Ghanaians, they went to live bet. We've been at live bet now for man, because looking at how Ghana has been playing since under Otto Addo, I think even under Chris Hughton and even Otto Addo at the World Cup to show now we're considering some silly late goals. AFCON same thing, silly late goals. Recently, the games we have been playing, silly late goals. We need to move away from that and be very quick, very intelligent. It is something that we need to do. I mean, you don't need a prophet to come and tell you that, hey, Charlie, I was yesterday or something. Our last 10 minutes, what we do, we need to be very, very careful. I don't know if it's a curse or something, but it has to be lifted. It has to be lifted. It's very, very important. The third point is that the next game is going to be played at Morocco. Against Niger, it will be played at Morocco. Otto Addo, you have no excuse. At this point, most of the players and they say and the pitch wasn't good. We know that the pitch wasn't good. But two countries played on the same pitch, and one country won. That was what someone was saying. Two countries played on the same pitch, one country won. The country that lost is complaining about the pitch. Meanwhile, the pitch is in our own country. So if you are going to Morocco, where there are good pitches, and you are going to play against Niger, you have no excuse if you lost. If you lost the game, you have no excuse. So with Otto Addo, you are going to play on a good pitch. We hope that when you go there, you do what is needful. As simple as that. You do what is needful. And my final point would be Otto Addo should play players in their rightful positions. Because yesterday, yes, you try to experiment with, Ali Disiedu as left back, Antoine Semenyo as left wing. At a point in the game, I was expecting that they will all go back to their natural positions. But then, it's as if Otto Addo, the players he called, he does not even trust some of them. Because naturally, Ebenezer Hanan is a left back. I don't know why he did not play. And then we have to play Ali Disiedu as left back. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. That game, it should have been 3 back. If we have to resort to a 3-back system, we should do that so that we can accommodate Salisu, Mumin, and Ali Disiedu as our 3 center backs. And also play Ebenezer Hanan and Tariq Lamptey so that we can have a proper left back, someone who can combine both defensive and offensive work. But it's as if you don't trust the players. You don't, and Machida Shumeru, honestly, Otto Addo shouldn't make that mistake again. Machida Shumeru should start our next game. And Otto Addo, we don't even need to tell you, Machida Shumeru is one of the best midfielders we have in the Black Star squad. See, forget how the other midfielders play in their club side. Machida Shumeru in that midfield gives you what the other players can give you. And if you notice the game, I saw a lot of people talking about Elisha Owusu this, Elisha Owusu that. But then Elisha Owusu, most of the times he wasn't in the midfield. It was as if when we are starting our, build up and everything from the defense, Elisha Owusu goes to join the defenders, allowing Tariq Lamptey to move forward. So the middle there is always empty. It's only Thomas Partey in there. And Thomas Partey was doing 2 jobs. He was working as a DM and also playing as a box-to-box at a certain point in the game, going forward when Elisha has to occupy the middle there. So to me, Elisha Owusu wasn't bad, but he was average in my opinion. And you could see that the injury that we were hearing that the player had has taken a toll on the player. But I don't know why Otto Addo had to allow the player play that long. If the player had injury, arrived in team camp late, why do you let the player play for long? Players arrived in team camp very early and did not get any game minutes. Otto Addo, this one there, your in-game management was so bad. And no one is blaming Otto Addo. I'm not blaming Otto Addo. We are just pointing out the problems and how to solve them in our next game. Because that is as far as we can do. This is what we call inside coaching. We are not the coach. We are just, commenting or giving our own opinions on how to do the job better. As simple as that. So, Otto Addo, the ball is in your court. You know what is best for the team. The players themselves know what is best for the Black Stars. And they need to do it. Ghanaians are talking. People are not happy. Nobody wants to lose. But at one point, definitely we are going to lose. But then the manner at which we lost, it's as if it has been something that we have seen several times. And Ghanaians are tired. Last minute. We are tired of it. So it's something that needs to be worked upon based on my own opinion. Next, let's do some shout-outs. Now, let's do some shout-outs and let's take a look at what people were saying under the video I did concerning the performance of the Black Stars. So this is from Charles Asante, and he says that don't blame the player because he was trying to kick the ball, but then the ball did not go because of the pitch. As I was saying, you can't blame only the pitch. Yes, the player was trying to kick the ball, but then, as at that moment, it was a mistake. Let's just be honest about it. Because he did a first mistake before even that one. But then, yes, the pitch was also bad. Now, let's take a look at another one. This is from Opoku Emmanuel. He says that, bro, they are not small team. And the defender did not make a mistake, but rather he tried his best to clear the ball. Let us focus on the next match. All is not lost. We can also beat them in their home as they have done to us. Emmanuel, you are absolutely right. This was the first thing I said at the beginning of the video, that let's focus on the next game. We can win the rest of our games. Yes, we have lost the but we can win the rest. So let's just focus on the next one. This is gone. It's in the past. There's nothing we can do about it. So Emmanuel Opoku, thank you for the comments. You are what's up. You know what's up. Now the next one is from Gideon Akagbo. He says that Mohammed Kudus is just an exceptional talent. Although we lost, but let's learn from our mistake and improve in the future. Exactly what I'm trying to say. I get it when, Ghanaians are thinking in this way. Let's move on. It's one step at a time. Let's just move on. Now, let's take other, comments from Ghanaians. And this is coming from Ephraim AJ. And he says that Ghana's last-minute concentration is too slow. I mean, we have talked about it, and it's something that we need to work on. And I think that the coaches have identified that as our problem, and we need to work on that. This is coming from Oba GH, and he says that, and our opponents were, and so let me rephrase this. He says that, and our opponents were they playing in the air? Okay, he was asking a question based on people saying that Ghana lost because of the pitch. He was asking if the opponents were playing in the air. We sometimes lack knowledge in this country. Charlie, the comment is not commenting. We should talk to the players very well. We should talk to the players okay. So we should talk to the players about commitment. I think that is what he's trying to say. I get what you are trying to say, and I get it. So, I mean, as I said, two teams played on the same pitch, but one team is complaining. As I said in my, earlier, statement. And this is coming from Echo Jr. He says that it's good because their performance was good, but the pitch was very bad because even some of their passes did not go through well. Which country cry is this? It's very, very true. There was a moment in the first half where Jordan Ayew was trying to score a pass to Mohammed Kudus, like very early in the game. The pitch really, really killed that move, and that was very, very sad. So, guys, this is why I end today's video. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notification. My name is Adam. Charlie, we go live.